What is up, people? Welcome back to the channel. We got another One Piece TCG video for y'all today, and we are opening, boom, the rest of these starter decks. Oh, this one's backwards. Because you know we opened the Luffy one already, we opened the category one, but we trying to open these before we get ST21. So we're gonna open all three of these today. I honestly think that these starter decks, including the Luffy and the category, these starter decks are the most impactful starter decks that the game has seen so far. I mean, you could make some arguments for ST10 that had the RP Law in it, but the RP Law is now banned. And you could make some arguments for ST13 with the black yellow Luffy, but we're gonna get into it. But first, let's rip these. Alright, let's start with easily the worst starter deck out of like that starter deck boom, the Uta. But like I was saying, man, I believe that these starter decks are easily the most impactful. Like, the purple starter deck literally changed the game. Oh, nice, nice. And then we got our PRB, the premium booster pack that comes with it. Hopefully we get something dope. And obviously you got the playmat that comes with every starter deck. I'm gonna open it up just in case, you know, people don't know. Comes with the starter deck right there. Very nice. Let's do the premium booster last. In fact, we're gonna open all the starter decks and then we're gonna like do the premium boosters all at once. Oh, these are hard as hell to open. There we go. One of the worst starter decks that came out as of recent. I don't know, the Uta leader. I'm super happy that they came out with these alternate art leaders though. And then you got your Uta blockers, the famous Shanks that, well actually, because this 9-cost Shanks, a lot of decks use this. So I don't even know if I could call this deck worthless. You got your backlights, your Genesis, I'm Invincible, Bartolomeo. I'm super happy they put this in the starter decks because this is kind of hard to get for a while. Fleeting Lullaby, The Wind Blows, The World's Continuation. Yo, her event cards have like the funniest names. Top Musica. And the 8-cost Vanilla. 8. This is an extremely rare stat line. You hardly see stat lines like this. I guess you rarely see 8-cost vanillas, and then you got your Dawn cards. Let's head over to the Whitebeard. Alright, so we got the same deal. You got your mat, and you got the premium booster pack, which we will open after. But these gotta be like the worst packaging for the starter decks out of all the starter decks. I don't like how they packaged it. We got the Whitebeard alt art. I mean, it's better than the original, obviously, from OPO2, but you know, you got the alt art, like the OG alt art for that is obviously better. And you got the 7-8. This is like this is like important for the Shanks decks. Marco was using it for a while, but you know, Blackbeard effectively made Marco useless. Yeah, you got the Ace card. See, like, these starter decks changed the landscape of the game so much. And for a while, starter decks weren't that good. Jozu. Ooh, the Marco blockers. I don't know how I feel about them putting the Marco blockers in the starter deck, though. It kind of made the value of the foil one go down, and I don't like that. Because I feel like the Marco blocker, the Marco card is such a good card. I feel like the value should be up there. But then again, you know, for people just getting into the game, gotta have your Marcos, right? And then the Dawn cards, very nice. And then the MVP of the starter decks that all came out, the Dofi. The one that literally broke, I shouldn't say it broke it, but it changed the game so much. It like propelled Blue Dofi from being a deck that was collecting dust into like an S tier deck. But then we can't even say that because as of this unboxing right now, the ban list has not come out yet, and a lot of people feel like the law is gonna get banned. You know, so it may. I don't think it'll kill the deck, but it'll definitely make it not as good as before. So we'll see. Yeah, the packaging is trash, bro. You have to be so careful. Alright, so this is the last starter deck, and then we're gonna get to the OP10. And there we go, look at that, man. Busted Dofi. Busted Law. This is the card that a lot of people think is gonna get banned. Let's see if I'm right. By the time I release this video, the ban list may be out, or I may get it out before the ban list. Who knows? But regardless, if you watch this in the future and the ban list is out, this card will or will not be buried. But let me read what it does. You may return one of your characters to the owner's hand. If your leader has the 7 warlords of the C-type, return up to 1 character with a cost of 4 or less. Yeah, so it's extremely strong, especially in the Dofi deck. Because, you know, you bounce back all your, you know, the Blackbeard, and then you can bounce back the Law itself, Sengoku, all kind of broken stuff you could do. And then you got the Boa Hancock, another, oh man, like this deck is like such a good deck, bro. The starter deck, maybe the best starter deck that has ever come out. Like, cause you could play this deck right out of the box. You don't even have to add that much. Look at that. Look at the teach, man. Oh, like you don't gotta add that much to it, and you will still be an S tier deck. Like legit. And I don't think any other starter deck you could say that for. You got Jinbei, very nice. I love this artwork, by the way. Love it. And then you got your Dawn cards. Alright, so that's all the starter decks. I really think that those starter decks are the best starter decks of all time so far. You know, ST21's coming out. We're going to see how good that is. You can make an argument, like I said, for ST10 that had RP Law in it. But you can't just straight up play the RP Law, the ST10 deck with RP Law. With that blue Dofi deck, you could straight up play it, and you win a lot of games. Let's open these premium booster sets. But yeah, and also ST13 with Black Yellow Luffy. You could also but that don't got Gecko in it. So you see the blue Dofi, that's like the best starter deck, man. If y'all, let me know what y'all think. But yeah, I believe so. Alright, let's see what we get into these premium boosters. I don't think I've ever gotten a hit from starter deck premium boosters. In fact, I've opened so much that I don't even remember, honestly. Bartolomeo, Law, Thunderbolt, Blaze. Ooh, at least we get an alt-art Lucci Dawn. That's kind of a hit. Alright, so that's it for the starter decks. We about to move on to the OP10 case openings, bro.